Hello my YouTube workout buddies and welcome to today's workout. So today is going to be a little bit different than usual. If you saw my last video on cortisol, you'll know that I am taking a break from doing HIIT workouts in attempts to lower my cortisol levels. So since quarantine started, obviously I haven't been going to the gym, so I've been doing a lot of lighter weight, higher rep, resistance training, circuit style workouts, and that's what I'm going to show you today. I've been doing these workouts every other day, every third day, and I usually pick about 5 exercises and I do 3 rounds usually, but everything will be listed in the description box as well. Like I said, I'll either use light weights, so just weights that I have at home, or I'll just do a body weight workout. And today's workout is going to be body weight only. I wanted to make a workout, like a leg workout for people who didn't have any weights at home right now, but you will need a resistance band. And I actually recommend the fabric ones over the rubber ones because the rubber ones tend to twist and roll up your leg and break easily. I really like the fabric ones. So this will not be a follow along workout. Instead, I'm going to demo all the exercises, give you some tips and cues, and all the information for sets and reps will be listed in the description box below. As always, please let me know what you think of this workout in the comments, and it really helps if you leave me a comment saying that you like this and that you want more of this, because it does motivate me to make more videos. Okay, let's get to the exercises. So I like to start off all of my lower body workouts with a combination of stretching, mobility, and glute and core activation. So here you can see I'm starting off with some downward dog, just pedaling my feet a little bit to loosen up the ankles, to stretch out the calves and the hamstrings. And I like to do a couple transitions from downward dog to plank, and when I'm in that plank, I'm really squeezing my glutes together. Then I transition to a low lunge and twist. So you're going to come into a low lunge and keep both of the thighs active, and you're going to twist from your mid back, mid to upper back there. You want to keep your hips level with the ground, so you don't want to twist your hips, but you're twisting from your back and reaching up. I normally do 8 reps per side of the low lunge and twist, but all sets and reps for this workout will be listed in the description box in case I forget to mention it for any of these exercises. Next up, I'm going to do a set of body weight clamshells, and for this exercise it's important to have your hips stacked, and you're going to want to bring your top leg slightly forward, about an inch forward, relative to your lower leg, and you're not going to want to open all the way. Just see how I'm just kind of opening to a certain amount. I used to do this exercise wrong, where I would open my leg too far, and that would be winding up my piriformis and causing some tightness in my low back, or contributing to it anyways. So just watch the range of motion with this. Again, it helps to put your hand on the part of the body that you're working, so putting my hand on my glute med to increase that mind muscle connection. And here I'm going for 30 reps per side, but you can do less if you're a beginner. Next up, I'm doing some bird dogs, which is another great exercise for your core and for activating your glutes. Very important here, only your arm and your leg are moving. There shouldn't be any twisting or rotating through the hips or the shoulders. And also you should be engaging your core a lot, and your spine should stay neutral, so no movement through the spine as well. And I usually do about 10 reps per side. Now I'm going to do another set of clamshells, but this time I'm going to add the band, and I'm going to go for about 20 reps with the band. Next up, we are moving to some banded body weight glute bridges, and again, see, I like to put my hands on the part of my body where I'm trying to focus. So just a moment ago I had it on my core there to remind me to engage my core. Now I'm putting on my glutes. Keep a posterior pelvic tilt and keep the tension in your glutes the entire time, all the way up, all the way down, and give it a good squeeze at the top. And here I'm going for about 20 reps with the band. All right, so moving on from the warm-up, we're moving on to banded bodyweight box squats. And since I'm not using any weight, I usually go for about 25 to 30 reps. But I take my time, I don't rush it, and I really try to engage my glutes all the way down and all the way up. And the band really helps as well to really feel that burn. And the box is there not for you to sit on, but it's just a guide. You're just going to use it to lightly touch down and then come right back up. And make sure when you're coming back up that you really give your glutes a really good squeeze in that standing position. The next exercise I'm doing is the bodyweight Bulgarian split squat. And for this, you just want to put one leg up on a sofa or chair or whatever. You want to really make sure that your hips are staying level so they're not shifting and wobbling from side to side. You can do this by engaging your core. You also really just need to make sure that your knee is not caving in or going out. It should be stable. And in order to keep balance in this exercise, it can help to just look at one spot on the floor or the wall in front of you. And for this exercise with body weight, I'm going to be going for about 15 reps per leg. The next exercise in this circuit is the single leg foot elevated glute bridge. And again, you can see I'm just putting my hand on my glute to remind me to really focus and engage there. You want to make sure your hips are staying level in this exercise. And doing single leg exercises can be a lot more challenging. So even though we're doing body weight, I'm not doing that many reps. So I usually go for about 10 to 15 reps per leg on this exercise. The next exercise I'm doing is the banded bodyweight hip thrust. For this, you want to line it up so that the edge of your chair or couch is touching where the bottom of your shoulder blades are. And you want to push through the heels, hinge at the hips, really squeeze the glutes at the top. But again, like all of these exercises, you want to maintain tension and a connection with your glutes throughout the entire range of motion of this exercise. And in order to keep your spine neutral, it can also help to keep your chin kind of tucked forward. And for this exercise, I'm going to be going for around 20 to 25 reps per leg. And on the last rep, I always hold up my hips and do about 20 banded abductions to finish it off. And the last exercise I'm doing is some calf raises. Now, these are optional. I'm just trying to beef up my little baby calves because they're basically non-existent. But if you already are happy with the shape and size of your calves, then feel free to skip this. But yeah, I'm just going for around 20 to 30 reps of these calf raises. I'm really trying to go through the entire range of motion, so that's why I'm doing it on this step, really squeezing my calves at the top and yeah, just focusing on those calves because we want them to grow. All right, you guys, that is it for this workout. If you try it, let me know in the comments what you think. Were you sore the next day? You probably will be sore if this isn't your normal type of workout. And of course, if you want more like this with some weights, perhaps some lighter weights that you have lying around at home, let me know in the comments so that it motivates me to make more. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.